The killer has escaped. Let me close that out and see. And then we want to go to restream. Yes. Then I want to make a cup of tea. Yeah. Oh, maybe I should start putting chilies on my tea. That should start cooking. Right, I've got my fabulous tea. And so. I hope now that I can't try the microphone because that would be minging. Right, I've got my tea and I've made room for it, so we're on our way. I have a fucking dentist appointment in 7 hours. Is it 6 at this point? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 7 hours. Stream game, that is correct. Is it live? No. Why does it do this? Right, that fixed it. I have to like reassign it both times. So is it working on that end? It appears to be working on this end. You got your fucking Twitch stream. That's faster. Well, apparently not. If I take a half hour to type it out. Right. Okay. So the restream one is just busted. Let's refresh. Okay, that works. I don't understand how the restream is somehow slower than the Twitch stream. But okay, that's adequate, I suppose. I'm just going to have the actual fucking OBS up and then sort of minimize that horizontally. That is, I need to take care of something. I have that in order, and that, and then I guess I'll just get rid of the rest of this. I don't really care about it. Right, okay, we're on our way. I don't fucking remember what I was doing, but presumably I just need to find some aluminum and then make use of that. I do need a food grower over here though. Iron in a water bottle. iron, and a piece of ice. Nice to meet you. Said no whenever. God, I love the jetpack. There's going to be like hundreds of ice in here. Because that was the one element that I didn't pick up. Right, we're going to... You know what I mean? And then we're going to do that. Alright, that functions. Do we have enough for this? No. Which means we're going to go this direction. That's silicon. That's magnesium. That's silicon as well. Disgusting. One of these is iron. I'm getting a good eye for that now. I like seeing it rain. Should probably put some seeds down there. Get some cold acclimatized ones. These lads are having a conference. That one's working on it in a singlet. Where the fuck am I? Here I am. Here I am. Is it mushroom? Is that all I've got? It's better than nothing, I suppose. Might actually be the worst option though. Silicon and magnesium. And a water bottle, of course. Now these... Let's pop that in there. Put an almond in it. I don't have a Tusky seed. This one's got the fancy shite in it. So we're going to buy one of these. And to be honest, I quite fancy making another biome over here. Titanium, cobalt, and super alloy. That's going to be a bit of a struggle. I think there is super alloy in that cavern down there. But we have all this to contend with at the moment. So let's get the essentials. And that. A couple more aluminum maybe. If I can find it down here, I suppose. That's iron. Do. There's none in here. Right, I've already cleaned this cabinet. Titanium, there's nothing down there. Anything anywhere else? Not really anything interesting down there. I suppose not. My oxygen tank is amazing. It's gonna outlast my thirst at this rate. As a box. Hello. I will take that. Thank you. And I'll take the beans. And since we're so very close... I'm gonna go here. I should make a couple more solar panels. I have the means to make 2 uranium plants, so I could go and do that, I guess. I think I actually need them for things as well. But let's... Do you need alloy? Water. Do. Right, well, first priority is getting back to the big base. We have our aluminum supplies from this area that we're going to need to get. There might be a cavern down here that's got some shite in it. Oh, I wanted to put the beans. I forgot, that's fine. Oxygen multiplier fuse. Oh goodness. Insert this fuse in an optimizer to improve the amount of stuff happening in a nearby area. I do want the Tusky Seed. But I just have literally nothing I can put down at the moment. Is that it there? But actually not as far away as I thought. I'm definitely going to put something down there. Can't wait for the tier 2 jetpack. I am astounded by the fact that when you get the vehicle, it's exactly as fast as doing this. Where they see that? No idea. Need my super alloy. Food level low, so you say. You need some, I will not go. And that. That and that. Finally that. Let's take that in. Did I have one? Was I meant to? Yes, the beans here as well. No. Play that, play this, play these, play those. 2 uranium and a super alloy. Osmium. You can only find osmium in the caves, which means we still need to make more of these. Silica and titanium and aluminum. Is it ever anything else? Oh. Get another one on the go. Fantastic. I am curious. I do think you can actually get a whole extra one here. That's about right. If you stagger it, you might even get one more. Okay, I think you can only... Well, actually... I might just prove myself right immediately. Because... But does that work? I'm probably pleasing a lot of people with Minecraft autism right now. Lerma seeds. What the fuck is it? It looks like Hedera Helix. Okay, sort of like a cross between a beanstalk and a kelp. He didn't bother to animate the bottom, the top ones, which is fair enough. We got pollen in the air. Doo-doo-doo. What is this? What is that? Need osmium. Flower pot. Fertilizer. Shitelizer. A launch platform with titanium and super alloy. I get that done, I'm going to need 2 more of these. That's super alloy. Just gotta take these. Put you away there. I'll take one of these. What is it to make one of these? Titanium, cobalt, and aluminum. I will take one of these back with me. Is it 2 of them? It's 2 of them. Do 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 do. And that's my base over there. Next to some extracurricular activities. Do I have a biolab? Yes, but it needs osmium, so I need to get a move on with the heat. No, I did take enough. What's the other stuff? Ice? Yeah. Ice, so baby. Ding, 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 ding. And I still have the bean sprouts. Probably stuff over there. If I make a little base out here, I could probably turn these resources into something. Oh, we've got rain! It's spitting down. There we go. It come naturally with the heat. There's a lot of hydrogen on this planet, apparently. Johnny Thunder! Shh. I'll just do this. Oh. It needs 1 piece of aluminum. I think I'll do that there now. No. Game's got other plans, apparently. Not what I meant to do. Okay, blueprints. I probably don't even need it at this point. Nothing else here. Bioplastic nuggies. Probably shouldn't say that. Who's only 1 aluminum? Why did I only bring 2? 1. Oh, because I don't need them. Okay. Ah. Na 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 na. Do 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 do. I wonder if the water dropping is indicating to me that some ice has melted. This microkelvins. 15 microkelvins. What the fuck are you on about? I'd move way past that. Alright, I'm gonna need slightly more ice. So that's like, we got a cyans guy, not really blue so far. No sign of a sun yet. How we next to all these planets, by the way? That must be the big one. All these moons. Du, 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 du. Water. Oh, I've never actually been through here before. That looks interesting. I think I've looked at this before, actually. Okay, well, I couldn't get much out of it, but I can come back up here. Just throw up to my death through here first. Double up back that way. There is absolutely no reason for me to come here to make these. I just find it funny. Yes, welcome to my uranium cavern, where I store my uranium reactors alongside my uranium source of uranium. Absolutely fine if we have a nuclear meltdown in here, right? Only might cause a catastrophic level. Is that supposed to be a hot spring or something? I might have to move these later. But that's giving us 173. What a specific number. More power. That means this is open. I got micro and pulsar, whatever the fuck. So this is pulsar, and then over here is quasar, but what's the difference? Magnetar. Oh, so there's 3 types. And then presumably more, whatever the fuck that is. 425 GTI terraformation. Oh, that's nice. Got another oxygen improver thingy. What's going on there? 425. Okay, I see. Fuck off and come back later, basically. 425, that's all pretty consistent. Oh, there we go. There's water. Liquid water, we have it. The creature features are arriving. We can wait a half second longer. As far as the uranium cavern just leads out into the open air, so... Oh, hello. Again. Really care about the rest of that. I can put the titanium away. I don't care about that as much. Silicate, yeah, the rest of that is just dispensables. Need the experiencer here. Make it have a snack of oxygen so I can keep running around. Istatsubachi. Oh, Tusca seeds! My goodness. The iron actually might be more useful than the silicon. That's pretty much it over here, I think. Regardless of what I want to do over here, I need to find somewhere with snacks. I don't think that squash is going to be done yet. There's a lot of places to explore, actually. I appreciate that that is there, because it presumably is meant to allow you to go up in your car. There we go. Are you ready yet? Yes. I'll be sure to use a gentler voice next time. So these actually grow incredibly quickly. Skashina. These. Hands on your knees, hands on your knees. Obviously, I can't make that here. I can maybe make this. Uranium, iridium, and uranium. I need to find another source of iridium somewhere. Probably over in the boonies. But we have another one of these. That's good. The terraformation and... Oh, shit. What do I need for it? Super alloy and titanium. Okay, well that's a reason to go home. And silicon. How come this one needs silicone? Oh, that one, that also needs one. You replace the iron with aluminum. Why? Oh, but aluminum technically worse for that. Anyway. So, for some reason I can only put these ones outside. They just gotta find some random place like here. Are you just upset permanently now? No. Made 2 bits of silicone. I don't know if it's over there. Oh, I actually tried to go in. What do you need for it? Titanium and silicone. Okay. Right, well, we're obviously going to have to put one there. If I don't want to keep out and deal with that. Yep. Just 2 of them? Okay. Put your friend over here as well. And grab a couple of Tusky seeds. And actually, take these in. That's pretty good, isn't it? We've got enough atmosphere for wind now. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff over there. Oxygen. The fucking. What do you need for that? Fertilizer. I keep looking at that. Magnesium and ligma. I should probably. It's an optimizer. What the fuck does that mean? Probably none of them then. Vehicle station. Machine optimizer at 70 MTMI. Okay, we're only like 12% of the way there then. 8. Sometimes I do math backwards. I have an instinctual aptitude for it, apparently, but it'll like reverse the numbers. That looks like it's meant to go somewhere. How discreet was he with it? That's water. What else is up here then? I think this entire cave network is meant to be like a story location later on. It's a lovely wee addition, isn't it? I just like having one of these different places. And how much is it? This is 137. This is 13 times 4, which is 40 plus 12, which is 53. But 52. Not the best use of aluminum, so... bioplastic nuggets gonna go to the other area. Magnesium and seed. So we'll take that. Pestera seed. Aye, whatever. Wait, I don't need this. Not yet ready. 50%. Okay, well I'm gonna have a wee wander around about here. The immediate area at least. The two aluminum locations that I know of have been utilised. And I'm out of iridium until I find the lava works. 15 microkelvin. Do you say that? So what must we be at now for that not to be qualified? Five megatons. Doesn't seem much, does it? Oxygen is a... Oh. Nano Kelvin. So that's the average temperature of the planet. I don't know what metric we're using here, but generates tree bark. Okay. So you need 2.5 times as much as you have now. Grows underwater algae, generates biomass based on the water surface. Okay. cleaning the fucking the mining tool. Multi-tool. Actually, do I have any new messages? Transmissions, okay. There's silicone up there. Da, 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 da. To whoever receives this message, I'm a planet crafter sent to Megoria 3 planet. If you've received this, it means you're near. Maybe you're a planet crafter as well. The weather is atrocious and I'm running out of resources. There's not enough on this barren world to terraform it. I don't know why I chose this. Death would have been more pleasant than this hell. If anyone can send me help, please do. We... There's nothing to stop me from setting up a bunch of small ones, I guess, but it just seems not even worth the effort. Past the point. Here's the silicon. Just place it next to it. See, look, there's a little family. Now it's a tier 3. Cobalt and silicon. There we go. 1, 2, 3, so place. About 4 plus 4 plus 1 is 9 times 4 is 20, 30. 6. And these ones. Oh, it's 45. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They all have the same amount, but the tier 2s look a wee bit bigger. How close are we? 72%. My god. Well, I need to come over here in both cases. Okay. Oh! Well, this is a dangerous game now, isn't it? Okay. I need to make some water in here. It's my first thirsty priority. My thirsty prerogative, if you will. And even if you won't. Food level low. Soon. Moisture level critical. This needed ice. This needed just iron and titanium? Okay. Look at it, we have a little family. I don't know why I'm collecting these, just for the sake of it, basically. I do have to skedaddle, though. If I don't make it back to the main base, I'm going to die of starvation. Oh, can I collect you now? I don't like leaving strays. That looks like it's going to become something. So our next stop is somewhere in that direction. I feel like there's something special in that cavern there. But we need to find iridium for heaters and spaceship rockets. How that? And oh, I don't feel like doing that. Do I don't know. Do I make one of these? Yeah, let's do that. You can't place it anywhere here though. You have to come up here. Let's just place this somewhere nice and out the way. Like halfway into a rock, for example. Nowhere in particular. Shit. There you go. What do I have to do? We've got planters up and running to some extent. Hay grass grower, lurma seed, magnesium and aluminum. Does that have anything else? Need magnesium. Get one of these. Take two of these and call me in the morning. Uh, so I have that. Do I have ice down here? I don't think I do. Can I? Okay, um the collider mesh does not line up with the geometry there. Oh look, we find aluminum. If I were a silicone-based light form, maybe we could equate that to water, perhaps. I did grab it, okay. Bunch of iron in here. Ooh, more aluminum? Ah, bollocks. Well, we come out here. Wait it? Okay. There's a couple of convenient pathways up there. Did I move these? I never did. Okay. Well, magnesium and lerma, and I do have two in here. So we're just gonna put the Nulna away. Let's get two of these actually, because I'm just gonna use whatever I find out here. Magnesium, magnificent. Does this place go underwater at some point? I don't know. But either way, oh god, the buildings are popping into existence. All the windmills I made. Let's put this here. That really seems like a good place to be putting those things. And I don't even know if anything grows in here. Like the atmosphere is a bit mysterious. Oh, my water. Is there any ice here? Can I drink from this now? Is that drinkable? Probably not, to be honest. Who knows what's in it? Oh, but I know what's in this. I am ever so curious to just get one of these going. Because I think it would be cute. Gravel is meant to be a palatable substrate, which seems to be what all that's made out of, but it's very mysterious. Let's get you. That. I'll just eat that actually. And the rest of it is inconsequential. Something mysterious over there. I have a blueprint to code. A display case. Oh, you shouldn't have. Magnesium and silicone. I'm just gonna find it out here. And indeed I have. Iron, cobalt, and silicone. Where's the iron? There it is. Magnesium, cobalt, and iron when I find it. There's another wee box over here. You have iron in you. Yes, and you also have fertilizer, which means I get to make my first flower pot. Oh, I still don't have the iron. Then I have it in here. Plenty of it. One of this, one of that. Did she get a funny feeling when he jets off the seabound? No. Piss. Could I just do that? No, that's not. That's not aesthetically pleasing. Okay, those are really easy to spot, so I'm just gonna do it like that, and then... Is it? That direction. And then the hole in my pocket. Literally. I feel like there was a shit ton of magnesium right nearby, and there is. Is that iron? No, it's silicon. They say if I passed it 3 fucking times without seeing it. Let's do more of these. I don't know what my end goal with this is. I was just sort of hungry like the wolf for some energy. Iron, cobalt, and a random strip of silicon I find lying on the road. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm sat up for a change. But boy, I am. I should get one of these. They're very handy. And you do tend to run out of ice after a fashion. I kind of consider the alloy place to be my main base, but considering I have all this fabulous stuff that I just don't know what to do with, I'm going to take these and leave them here. And just bring myself some supplies for another base. What I should do though, considering that there's 2 plant growers here, I should take a little bit of food with me. That's food. That. Was there anyone else? Is there ice anywhere in this area? That's titanium, that's aluminum. What is this? Oh. Thank you very much for your contributions. That is uninteresting. And then there's just a random strip of aluminum to guide you in like a breadcrumb. Oh, that's not right. That seems like a reasonable balance to me. But experiencing tribulations. I don't know how I feel about that. But we have an iridium cavern! Yay! And gold! Aluminum. Okay. Just aluminum. This looks like it opened up recently. What's in here? Oh, blue chip. Take that and that. A couple of these. You can just eat the space food actually. Drink that. A tier 2 nuclear reactor requiring 3. Count them, 3 uranium rods. Oh my goodness. And some explosive powder. We need to get on that. A very impressive cavern. I have recently discovered, and by recently I mean a month ago, the joys of using a loofah. My shoulders have never felt so exfoliated. Yeah, that's enough. You go over here, right? 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. I probably have enough for 2 more. We have what we need for a Type 2 nuclear reactor. Minus the explosive powder, which I'm going to be using first of all on my jetpack so that we can get places a wee bit faster. I need to go this way. That was arbitrary. Can I do this? Can I actually do this? Yes. Okay, that's how I did it. So, first thing first, give me some inventory space. Secondly, did I have a... No. Oh, I do actually. Tier 2 equipment increase. Thank you so much. And to this one I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another one of them. And a shot of aluminum. Just a sprinkling, yes. With this. There we go. Now we have a tight little spot that we can get through here. I don't think you can set 2 rows, but you can line them up there. Well, this looks like it could become catastrophic if mismanaged. Well, now that we're here, let's do it like that, so that we've got them out on the edges and not quite in the way as they are. Bit more airy now. Do I want this? It could do. Cobalt. None? Huh. 99% fuck up. We're gonna sit and stare at this alien slug plant until it's ready. What kind of bean looks like that anyway? Looks like it's about to bore something. Staring, staring. This lovely Martian soil. Okay, so it doesn't update while you're looking at it. Presumably. I better raise. It's still going through my fucking desk. That's fine though. Yeah, that's perfectly adequate for my needs. Although I could presumably just put it here as well, right? I like this more. Seems more realistic. That's shite over there. And I just simply do not have cobalt in my inventory, so we're gonna have to rectify that. Is this technically faster? Yes, I would say so. Nico Nico. And where did that go? I put it here. There's nothing to look at. Wait, so hang on. Living compartment. But you didn't have a standardized template for this area in mind. Okay. No, that's fine. Just stare at the wreck outside. I would feel comfortable having 2 more here. One of these is silicon aluminum. Thank goodness. And how does it look? Encroaching. Titanium, silicone, and aluminum. That's magnesium. I'll take it anyway. At what point does the speed increase on the multi-tool so that it feels like you're just picking them up? Regular style. Aluminum. Titanium. Was it even in this inventory? It's one of these. Titanium. I need the white stuff. Foundation grit. Oh, okay. Wind turbine. Let's go back inside. Strange how I'm finding titanium in short supply now. I should be able to make a shortcut over here. Yes. Oh, that just about got me there. That looks like the inside of this. So the... Okay. So... Canyon base. Actually, I'm going to have that be a blue. And I believe I'm being told off for not having enough water. So the water collector needs alloy and aluminum. I'm actually at Valoy. What a concept. Go here. I'm definitely nowhere near to running out of iron anytime soon, though. Kind of wish I could power up this ship and just, like, close it. So I don't have to worry about oxygen while I'm inside. Pico Nico. I made it. Yes or no? Piss. Can I do that? Apparently. Let's go take the easy way up. Oh, there's another piece there. Shite. Let me in! Oh my goodness. It's all ogre now. Does that work? It does not. Okay, I need to just be slightly more realistic about what jumps I can make and what I can't. None of these. I can come round at a mysterious angle and do this. Getting up there. No. So the fact that I used my jetpack there actually made me descend faster. Get some oxygen. What the fuck did I even ally for? Gotta leave it there for now. This needs... We need this, like, not in the way. I'm probably gonna put it there. The temporary solution. Fully quench your thirst today. Awawe. I'm still expecting to find this at the side. You there. That's the wrong one. You there. Do all that, get a Tusky seed, get a Nolny seed. And then what we're going to do next is going to blow your mind entirely out of the water. Silicone and magnesium. It's 4 pieces of silicone and 2 pieces of magnesium, along with 3 of these. That's cobalt, we don't need that. I don't have water. Well, I will by the time I get back to the condenser, I think. I'm not actually sure how fast it goes. Every time I've checked it, it's been full. But that was playing on a 400 speed file, so who knows. Okay, that's not quite long enough for it to do its work. So I'm gonna have to wander back over to the other base again. So before I do that, I do want to check to see that I've got all the stuff that I require. I actually should be able to make this from that, yep. Absolutely fine with that. Fuck. And immediately it ate shit. Is that gonna work? Is it? I don't think it is. Very frustrating, actually. Is this gonna work? It might. Probably not, actually. There is no reason for me to fall down there. Just sheer carelessness. Probably get around that, actually. Let's get in here. I could start building structures. Foundations, whatever it's called. There we go. I didn't actually eat shit that time. Oh. Any down there? No. Any over here? No. Might have actually cleaned out what's available with this. I almost never visit this part. What is that? Oh! We have discoloration. We're on New Frontiers. What is this about? This looks like it's going to move at some point. Okay. We've got a good haul. How much of this do we have? Not much. Iridium caverns are over there. I'm going to put this. We need water, silicone. So, 4. Did this work yet? Do we have 1? We got 2. Okay, now we can get more of these. I'm just gunning, absolutely gunning for the oxygen. Tusky seed. There's a golden seed somewhere around here. I haven't found yet. And we'll put one of those on. By chance, was that long enough for a third one to come in? No. There's just nothing over there to explore is the thing. I don't really want to go over there. Can I find some ice here halfway out? It seems not. I could make a thing of exploring that. be so bad. Oh, this isn't good. Where's the iron? There it is. You need to prioritize survival, because there's no guarantee that you'll find a water bottle in there. I'm gonna get the hydration critical message in a second. It's funny though, you only see the ice inside the cavern. You don't actually see any of it outside, despite it being everywhere. But maybe this isn't edible water. Could be heavy, for all I know. Heavy water is also referred to as deuterium. Is that hydrogen dioxide? I think deuterium is hydrogen trioxide, or possibly 2-dihydrogen dioxide. What is deuterium? Heavy hydrogen, 1 proton, nucleon. Oh! It's actually regular... a stable isotope of hydrogen, which unlike normal hydrogen atoms also contains a neutron. Okay, so deuterium is just hydrogen. I see. Well, in every case, it's still incredibly poisonous and you should never drink it. Toxic. Toxic. For the very reason that your body cannot use it in the same way that it uses regular hydrogen. So if you drink heavy water, basically chemical reactions can't happen. So you kind of just die from lack of homeostasis. You can't make energy, you can't do chemistry. Yeah, the normal metabolic functions that would split stuff. If you're using heavy water, you're fucked. It does make me wonder if you could successfully train generations of a sort, but I feel like they would effectively be rendered anemic in some fashion. Let's get here. Did I? Oh, I have a lot of stuff in here. If I get aluminum out back, I can probably make a biome thing. I think this is going to be underwater once we melt the caps. And there's water there. Cool. What is in here? Not much. But something. It's going to collate our resources. tier 4. Oh, we truly have so much of this. Let's organize that first. And then see if we can do anything about this. 1, 2, 3 is about all we need. We don't need the cobalt. To be quite honest, we are needing a second plant coven though. So I'm actually just going to do this. What's that? Mushroom. Squash. Mushroom. Beans. And I don't know what to do with the bioplastic nugget, so I'm just going to leave it there. We got an iridium rod from that. That's incredible. So... but that's also everything from here. Is that aluminum just fucking sat out in the middle of here? I must have deconstructed a greenhouse previously on Dragon Ball Z. Super alloy, but I don't have any of that here. Interesting. There is a bunch of good seeds here, but I just don't have the room for anything right now. Put that in here. Can you make another one of these? And you are going to hold the special stuff. I'm going to come back over here. Right, there's been more construction work. Someone twatting. Some pipelining. They're putting up scaffolding for something. I don't know what. I think there's resources over there that I could probably make use of, but the Iridium Cavern just seems so much more sexy right now. And I find osmium in here as a bonus too. Oh, look how mysterious. How is there ice existing in an Iridium Cavern? Gold and aluminum foil. Is that open? No. This is open at the back. Oh right, I came here. There's Spellbot. I still haven't found where the fuck you get osmium from though, which is annoying me. Is that aluminum? Yeah, it's just lying around. Planet craft, there are osmium locations. Mr. Spicy Gaming. Okay, so basically... oh, Poop Man, his dad died. Right before he made the video. 20 MTI. In the cave by the ship on the hill. The tunnel between the sulfur dunes and the hilltop rock choice. if you count the tunnel between the sulfur dunes and the hilltop wreck. Is there a tunnel between those? Apparently, let's grab some oxygen. Always to be better over prepared than to be deep. Fuck. Do 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 do. Oh my god. It was just here the whole time. I think the last time I came here I didn't have access to the cave though. Might be to be honest, I don't think that's correct. I think that this could have been open and that I just didn't I just didn't happen to look in this direction. Let's get some of this. We do have plenty of inventory space, so I'm going to grab a generous amount indeed. It's going to be making me very pleased. So we can use the ore extractor. I'll set one up in the canyon, and then it'll just grab us a bunch of nice stuff that we need. This is ice, which is micrograms. And that's osmium in the surface. So that, I think, opens up to the hilltop wreck. But this place just happens to be open past that, on that end. I don't know where this leads. Is it 15? It's not saying anything. No idea. Presumably 15 as well. And inventory space. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so we have, counting 6 pieces of osmium. I am going to reconvene myself. Probably that and that. I don't feel like taking the iridium. Take the mushroom seed though. Not that they're any use. How very productive. Some random tat here now. Mushroom seeds again. There's nothing I would rather have in my inventory. Just gonna put that away. Is it? No, it was there. That was that's the base that were the overstuffed lockers. Jane Sundane. Janinin there. Janinin. I've been watching a lot of One Piece recently, and I have to say, the outstanding success of Oda, bless him, full respect to him, glad that he's made it work. The grey hairs are coming in hard in his 40s. But he's definitely done his work. Where the fuck was I going with this? A tier 2 jetpack. Given how beautifully, acceptably mid One Piece actually is, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at just sort of the whole. This man's built his life on this comic that he invented randomly in his 20s, and was inking 17 fucking pages from scratch a week, which is insane, by the way, and also explains some of the pacing issues because he started relying on like repeating dialogue to just being able to fill space, presumably because his creative juices were fried. How fast he was going, but yeah. Like One Piece Romance Dawn was just insanely successful, in no small part to the machine, but also I think what I'm trying to get at, I'm looking at the success story there. I'm just thinking like, shit, I could probably do that, and I know for a fact I could make a slightly more interesting. That's not quite right, is it? No. I could make something as compelling as One Piece, I think. It definitely wouldn't have the same level of reach. Like, there's no... Oda basically single-handedly rescued Toei Animation from bankruptcy once Dragon Ball went down, stopped going into production. But because of the connections there, you know, like the right time, right place, right career kind of thing. I have a compass. Can I get... I don't need that. I want a map. Can I get a map here? Tier 4 mining speed. Do I have tier 3 even? I do. Get one of these. Even better. So we have 4 pieces of osmium left. What else did I need it for? An ore extractor. Yes. A vehicle station, by the way. And then a recycling machine. Could I trouble you for a spit of food growers? Yes. And I think I will also put some... I think the squash was best. The squash goes really quick. And it starts at 30%. Beans. They are very good for the heart, aren't they? Yeah. I've left the fertilizer in some random base. I think it's in the ice area. So the biolab required this and aluminum. And then what are we doing here? I don't think I can make it on top of this. No. Definitely not. It was slightly taller, maybe. Can I do it here? Oh goodness. I'll do it like that. Oh my word. Can I do this here? I can indeed. I can make fertilizer. I can make explosive powder. Mutagen. Yeah, I have it. A bioplastic nugget from mushrooms. Okay, so we know how to make it now. No idea what it's useful for yet. I would like a piece of iridium. And then a piece of this, which is actually to say my tier 3 boots. Look at that. 45. I'm feeling it a little bit. The increments are getting harder to pick up on. So the first one is 15%, and then if you do the math, it's more like 14% is the next one, and it's like 12 for the next. So overall, because you're calculating from where you're at, because 45 is just 145%. But comparatively, each upgrade successfully gives less of a overall percentage compared to the previous one. That's drastic. Methane cartridge. It's that. Blueprint painting. There was a torch. Aluminum and magnesium. I'm just so fascinated. I wish to know. Finally have a use for these hundreds and millions of magnesium chunks over here. I'm gonna go pick these up. Clear out this section of the canyon. There we go. And sorry, dude. Nope. Nope, it's not. I needed magnesium for something I've already forgotten what the fuck I was doing here. Presumably this. The torch. Put the aluminum out. What's the torch do? Like, what am I going to do with it? Okay, no, yeah, I would say that's worth. Tier 4 mining speed, Tier 2, whatever the fuck. Tier 2 exoskeleton, we do indeed, and then Tier 3 utility boots. So I'm actually just zooming around the place now. And we have all of these. We finally, this is the first time I've got to fuck around with a biolab. I would maybe like to rotate this, however. So, yeah. And then make it again. Did that work? I'd say so. Yeah, because now it's actually connected to the rest of the base. You come around here and then you do this. Is that better though? I would say so. It's kind of higgledy-piggledy. If I'm working on all of this, and I want to be able to do this. But then, like, as well as the fact you may have this here, and do all that. There's not really a point of having this. If I just kind of shove this out on the side for a second. Yeah. Why is that though? You're not really giving me any indication as to why that is. But I can make the compartment apparently. Can I make it if I rotate it? Apparently not. Can I make the mega one? No. Now it's pissed off because I have... Oh, what the fuck is that? Items inventory is... Is that why? Yes, that was indeed why. So that's also now fine. And we can get back to having the thing. The tier 2 constructor. With titanium and magnesium. I'd even maybe say there's just more inventory space down here, but do I want that to be the defining characteristic? Do I want it to be here, or do I want it to be there? Because that's kind of open air. But this is the less... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to move over towards there. So I actually want this. And this. And then I want to place it the other way around. That's wrong. So, 1, 2. Yes, perfect. And then we put the advanced crafting station down here. And we have plenty of space to move. So we can just sort of do this. Right. Do I have the ability here to make... Not without the actual ingredients. Well, at least I've got a stable food source. Mutagen, lol. Mutation. This required explosive powder. So I can go deconstruct 3 of those with one of these. And find myself in better standing. And then I still have 2 more. So I might even go and make another one. How's that? And then this is just here. And I would like it to be elsewhere. Shit. Tell you what. It's been killing me the past few days. I think I might be getting a bed sore. Not sure. One, two, three, four, five, six. And then possibly something over here. Up. See daisy. Up. This place is cleaned out of super alloys. But I have a type 2 crafter, so worst comes to it, I can just make it out of everything else. Fabulous little base here. Has some super alloys, has some bullshit in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have more than adequate. I would also like to take the iridium. I'll probably take the aluminum. I'll probably take the alloys. And I would like to take 1 Lerma. And take beans as well. Nothing really to do over there, except gather iridium. So if I go back and forth there, maybe I could make a base inside there that has a bunch of heaters. What's this? We have a nullness seed and a bunch of really good stuff. Not interested in that right now though. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. No, no. Oh. The asteroids are definitely handy. Oh, the floating iron. Oh, is this receding? Absolutely not. Not even remotely. I have right. I need this. So we're gonna make that. That's a lot of inventory space. I probably could have done with. Going to canyon first. That's fine. So, actually, I do have the ability to make two of these. One, two. Need iron somewhere. Silicone. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let me grab like 4 bottles of water. Or maybe just 3. Or maybe 4. I'm being mysterious again. Has anyone ever identified with the concept of wanting to be mysterious but unable to shut the fuck up? Self-described. Craft 100 items. Damn. I thought I'd have more than that by now. That's me just got the achievement though. It's nice. That's nice. Oh my goodness, liquid water. What's this again? Every time I pass this, I'm full. Let's get dropped in here. So, 1 inventory bunker coming up. This just seems silly. It works, so. Okay, what are we doing here? Get rid of this. Get rid of that. I don't actually need these at the moment. Did I need iridium for them? No, actually, so bringing this here was pointless. No. You just need super alloy, explosive powder, and water bottles. Just a moment. My goodness. Actually, that's the only one I do need. Where are we going to put this? I can apparently just have it sticking out of the rock. So, we're going to do that, I suppose. Water is the main thing. So now we have two of them. I guess. Oh, oh, oh. Where'd I put this? Oh, there. Perfect. This is very silly. That's actually freed up a lot of super ally though, because those require 3 of them, this only requires 1. That's so efficient. Oh, but I think that did something. No, I'm gonna have to start fucking sitting on my left side. Having a deep tissue massager is really nice. I will say that. We absolutely don't want to abandon this, but I guess some emergency water just kicking about in the middle of nowhere is also good. It's definitely a good thing. So we're at our the power was going pretty good. We have like 300 to play about with, so I could probably make some really immense projects before we have to worry about it again. Let me out, you bastard. There we are. Very important, if you want to pronounce bastard in a Scottish way, you have to use a glottal stop at the end. So it's so as to become unclear whether or not you're saying bastard or bastard with a T. We use a glottal stop for both. Very amusing now. Look at that beautiful sunset. I think that's the second time I've taken a photograph of that, but it's just so pretty. I have aluminum. Don't have the stuff to make one of those though. When do we get a tier 3, tier 4 heater? Nuclear fusion generator. Oh, that's a lot. What did I need for all of those? Magnesium, cobalt, and fertilizer. Okay, I'll worry about that when we get to the main base again. I truly have so much super alloy. Grab the beans again. Probably replace those. Do 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 do. One of my friends recently introduced me to the concept of a sundown town. Now, being of European disposition, my initial interpretation of this was where they've got something in Germany where it's essentially like you have people go there who have dementia, and then so it's like a community settlement type thing, and it feels more organic rather than being cooped up in a house, in a home of sorts. It seems to provide a generally better quality of life. But no, that's not apparently what a sundown town is at all. Fascinating concept. The America never ceases to astound on a innovative basis, shall we say. It gets left like. Now, for some reason, this daft thing, these things just kind of float off wherever you place them. So I'll put it there, but like, it's struggling a bit. And I have a bed, double bed, a corner sofa, and you could get very cozy core in here, I guess. What do you need for fertilizer? Algae. That's not happening anytime soon. Tell you that with confidence. So, I guess we just make a bunch of these now. Can I put this down here? I cannot. Move to here. Yeah, that does anything for me though. Oh right, that was actually the edge of what could be. Considered. Right, so we have that. We have that. We've got grass growing into this establishment from 3 different directions. So hopefully that's something. That chest. It is a rock. And then 2 tiddly bits of iridium. Oh, one more. We've had. I think that either I failed to do that or be destroyed with explosives. So you actually have to craft a bomb. It's not just explosive powder. You can't like go there and strike a match. You have to make a bespoke thing. That last piece of iridium that I caught, I think there was actually a single piece that was there from before. Getting a bit much on this. You head home and grab some water as well. I feel like this entire place is going to be flooded with water. Or lava. Have you produced any new growth for me, my child? Not yet. This one has, though. Look at that, how bountiful. How beautiful. Indeed. So. Is this a meteor? No, it's just random weather. Discolored sand! Oh goodness, look at that. I'm not sure if that's anything to write home about, actually. It might have already been there. It just looks... like my eyes are drawn to it. I think I might... I won't take it away, but I will make an addition. Yeah, that feels better. Might even do another one. We're low on water. I need this. Bellissimoge. Bellissimenge. This was until recently for iridium and uranium, but now it also hosts a variety of objects. Check one of these. Drink one of these and call me in the morning. We have a vehicle station on the horizon. I have the single piece of this needed. All I'm missing is enough iridium to make the rest of that thing happen. Why is this in here? I see. What was that? What are we using this for now? I guess that can be the iron closet, since it already is. When the fuck did I get so much fabric? I guess I'll put the aluminum in there. I put those in there. Are you already finished? No, you're only halfway done. Okay. There's eggplants. I needed eggplants for some reason. And then it literally filled to the room. Aluminum. Organize that. Processing's changed. The air has moisturized. What's my MTI at? Okay, we've got 6 kilograms of biomass. Oh no. Put a cat in there. I should probably make a couple more of them though. My god. 6 kilograms is nothing, that's like a hay bale. That's like a quarter of a hay bale. I guess we need to get going on it. That's gonna confuse me. I'm gonna put these back here. But I do need more, 2 more of them, and then it was the Lurma seeds. And is it, you need 2 magnesium and 4 water bottles. By chance of God, would you happen to have one more? You do, you beautiful thing. Where are we gonna place this? Somewhere. TM. So we now have 5 of these working. Oh goodness. That's quite literally as far as you can get it. Na, na, na. Presumably that should do something for down there. I don't know what to think about the polls. The random little wars. It feels like they're a bespoke resource, but they might just be random things on the map. For the sake of it. Okay. 108 oxygen per second, my goodness. Wait, so there's not even a point to making these really. Once you get this. Why am I not making more of these? What the fuck? That costs a little bit more. Shredder machine. Machine. Iridium, alloy, titanium. The hanging hose. Do, 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 do. Let's start clearing out these crevices a little bit more. That's almost as fast as just picking it up. Okay, I'm going to leave the canyon. What's this? Ooh, something I haven't seen before. We are going to make clear this place out and find a bunch of things to make over in this direction. Oh, I had more energy. I could have eaten that. Do I happen to have supers in here? Not what I need. I do this? No. I do this? Shit. Eggplanto. Egg. Couple more of these. Let me out. Let me in. Is my stream still working? It is. Fabulous. Nagatayo. Hydration level low. You should probably do something about that. How about the fertilizer? Ah! Let's get on top of this. Yes. So do I, yes. Please remember us. I love it. Okay, I still want to get down here. Take that. 87% get out of my face. They actually grow at the same rate. They just felt like different growing stages. There's a Cameron lesbian. What? I don't know, dude. Solar panels? I'm kind of done for the day, I think. There's not a lot to do at the moment, and I do want to do this though. Let's get. Let me get one of these. Can I do this in here? Yes, yes. I have one while I'm working and doing shit. The Borrelia is one I haven't seen yet. What does this look like? Oh, shite. Piss. Oh! I got the algae generator while I was zoning out. Wait, what? Plants per kilograms is all that. Two nanograms. 2 microkelvin instead of nanokelvin. Okay. Grows underwater algae. Placed on a water surface. Just like anywhere? Okay. We need bioplastic and a super alloy. So I finally have a use for this stuff. I have truly no idea where I would put it though. Is it easy enough to make? I need 2 mushrooms. Well, I have those. That's good. And then I suppose like I kind of almost feel like doing this. Yeah, I'll do that and then I'll put that there. That way I don't eat them. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the squash. This is the first crate, I guess. That way. Yeah. I wish there was a surface up here that I could put it on. Kind of just out in the middle of nowhere. Goodness me. Yeah, this is a grass spreader that I'm doing. I don't need to put a thing in it. It just takes it. Yeah, thank you. I wanted to put one there specifically, just because it would be a nice mark of interest when I'm running back and forth from the Frost Wheel base. Frost of Allen is right here. Is going to be fabulous. The perfect place to put speeds. Press. F. Oxygen should start rocketing up with this advent. And we've found an osmium cave, which I can now explore. Seems to cohabitate with sulfur a lot. When do you melt? 15 nanokelvin. Working on it. Oh, that looks beautiful. That's another grass eater. Grass. You are facing the wrong way round. Did I put one here? I did not. Well, I don't know. Is that right? I think so. And luckily we have this right here. What is that? Look at that. That's gorgeous. The other planets are absolutely huge in the sky. So it must be that's the biggest one in the sky. So I guess that must be the master planet, and then the rest of these were just moons. What the fuck? Oh, the particle effects. Saw stuff just floating. And then we appear to have like some stellar nursery type fucking star situation over there. What am I making with osmium? I think I'm going to go out front and then finally make this. I need alloy and aluminum, both of which I can find inside the iridium cave. So, what would I like to make in the iridium cave? One of these. Titanium and super alloy. 2 bits of titanium, 3 super alloy. That needs 1. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'll just get rid of this because I don't need it for anything. I need 2 of these. I have absolutely no space for that. I will put 1 of these away. And also many of these. I have 2 of these. Should be good to go on that front. Does it require silicon? Apparently not. But the entrance will. Which is only going to cost us 1 iron and 1 titanium. So, we have that. We have 4 for this. I'm just going to organize my inventory. We have 4 super alloy. We have 2 cobalt. We need 2 bits. 4 cobalt. 3 titanium. Need at least 1 iron. And then... Did I want to make anything else? Not really. Probably find most of what I need over there. Titanium, magnesium, silicone. Titanium, magnesium, silicone. Take a drink of water with me. Let me out. Yeah, we're good to go. Apparently not. Oh, crap. I think this noise means that there's asteroids hitting, but I just don't have the perspective to see them right now. What's in here? Nothing interesting. Kageboshi, nah. Aluminum. Give me that. So this, what do I need for that? Bioplastic and an egg. We're just gonna worry about that later then. There's a lot of silicon in here. Do you know, I'm just realizing generating oxygen directly inside of the iridium cavern probably not the wisest decision I've ever made. The osmium, the sulfur, to go in there. The iridium. What do I need to make one of these? Three pieces of aluminum. I'll worry about it in a minute. Let's just clear the cavern out, basically. I like that. Yeah, that's good. Let's do that and that. The rare resources go in there. Eat a little something something. Flower spreader, we have access to that now? I didn't even get to use the algae yet. Super alloy, magnesium, and fertilizer. So I might even just immediately deconstruct that pot that I made. 161. But it takes quite a lot of energy. Not too worried about that right now. Take raid. Oops, over here again. A growing algae in here would certainly be interesting. Not sure what it would live off. Is iridium even technically radioactive, or is it just purely infrared? For the most part. That's a particle. There's ice. There's ice in the fire cavern. Someone call the hotline. That's so pretty. Pretty, pretty. So, can I make this? One of these, one of these. Can I bet? I like that. There we go. Oh, it was highlighted. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. Missed two of them. What a shame you can't make water with it. For all your crafting needs. For all your crafting needs. I should brush my teeth. I gotta go to the dentist in like 5 hours. Anyone ever seen Toast Boy? Yes, right. Okay, we're good to go on inventory space now. God damn it, all these menus. Oh god. Allure see. Did I bring anything with me? No, I'll have to find it somewhere. Can I do this? Apparently. Don't know if I can make a second one though. Do that. Check that. I don't know, dude. Let's just say that this goes together. Alright. Then put all that there. This and that and that. Let's say that goes in with that, and that. Get all that next to each. And then, like, just until we're done here, I guess. Like I say. Do I want to take a nap? I don't want to sleep yet, but I am going to need to stay awake so I don't fall asleep while someone's poking needles in my guns. So I am going to end the stream there and then bless the outside world with my presence in 6 incubated hours. See you later.